What were the canals' purpose during the Industrial Revolution? Canals were used to carry large produce that carriages could not carry. That includes coal, food, materials. Canals are a strip of water that can be up to 15 to 20 metres wide. They fit boats and different types of floating items. The first British canal was a totally new route. It was the first British canal. It was called the Sankey Brook. How did the canals change during the Industrial Revolution? Canals were important for the first few decades of the Industrial Revolution, and the same canals were used for many years, but as places changed, they stopped getting used, and rivers and oceans were used more. Towards the end of the Industrial Revolution, cars came into play, and after that, canals will stop getting used. 1776 was when the first canal was used, and they were last used in the late 1800s because railways and travelling by roads was cheaper, faster, and more direct routes. Are canals still used in modern day today? Canals are not as used as often as they used to be. As back in Britain, in the Industrial Revolution, it was still developing and becoming a big city. Now there's millions of people and all things are just carried by trucks, trains and plane from other countries. Canals were very hard to maintain in Britain. They would either dry up and get evaporated or freeze up and go icy in the winter. Towards the end of the Industrial Revolution, the roads were just much easier to use.
Were canals hard to make during the Industrial Revolution? Canals were a great source of travel and they took great time as they were needed to be made solid and with detail. Canals had to be made to be able to hold masses of boats and any other form of water travel. Canals took years and days on end as they could be made up to 200 kilometers long. Did the canals help the community become a better place, and were they a safe way of travel? Canals were a great addition to the towns as they allowed greater volume to be moved through the towns, and it was a more precise way of travel. Canals were a safe way of travel, and it is in water, nothing can really go wrong. Were canals a good source of business? Back in the day, canals were mainly used to transport coal, and it was an important source back then. The wealthy industrialists were financially covering the canals, and the Parliament helped this. Parliament helped transport materials to lands owned by them.
Thank you for watching.